Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Hello learners, I am Dr. Rekha Sharma, former Professor UGC Human Resource Development Center, Rashtrasant Tukaroji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. In this video, we shall study dietary fibers. The objectives are, after studying this module, the students will be able to classify fibers and they will be able to describe different types of dietary fibers. American Association of Cereal Chemists AACC in 2000 defined dietary fiber as the edible parts of plant or analogous carbohydrates that are resistant to digestion and absorption in the human small intestine with complete or partial fermentation in the large intestine. Dietary fiber includes cellulose, non-cellulosic polysaccharides such as hemicellulose, pectic substances, gums, mucilages, and non-carbohydrate component lignin. The diets rich in fiber such as cereals, nuts, fruits, and vegetables have a positive effect on health since their consumption has been related to decreased incidence of several diseases. Now, classification of dietary fibers. Dietary fibers can be used in various functional foods like bakery, drinks, beverages, and meat products. Influence of different processing treatments like extrusion cooking, canning, grinding, boiling, frying alters the physico-chemical properties of dietary fiber and improves their functionality. Thus, most appropriately, dietary fiber is classified into two categories: water insoluble or less fermented fibers, that is cellulose, hemicellulose, lignin, and water soluble or well fermented fiber, pectin, gums, and mucilages. This is the classification of dietary fiber components based on water solubility and fermentability. Now, here you can see that water insoluble and less fermented fibers are cellulose, hemicellulose, and lignin, whereas water soluble and well fermented fibers are pectin, gums, and mucilages. We will be studying this in bit detail in the next slides. Now, cellulose. It is the major cell wall component in plants, an unbranched linear chain of several thousand glucose units with beta 1,4-glucosidic linkages. Cellulose mechanical strength, resistance to biological degradation, low aqueous solubility, and resistant to acid hydrolysis result from hydrogen bonding within the microfibrils. Cellulose is insoluble in strong alkali and there is a portion of cellulose referred to as amorphous that is more readily acid hydrolyzed. Cellulose is not digested to any extent by the enzymes of the human gastrointestinal system. Now, hemicellulose. Hemicellulose are cell wall polysaccharides solubilized by aqueous alkali after removal of water soluble and pectic polysaccharides. They contain backbones of glucose units with beta 1,4-glucosidic linkages but differ from cellulose in that they are smaller in size, contain a variety of sugars and are usually branched. They contain mostly xylose and some galactose, mannose, arabinose and other sugars. Now lignin. It is not a polysaccharide but a complex random polymer containing about 40 oxygenated phenylpropane units including coniferyl, synapyl and p-coumaryl alcohols that have undergone a complex dehydrogenative polymerization. Lignins vary in molecular weight and methoxyl content. Due to strong intramolecular bonding, which includes carbon to carbon linkages, lignin is very inert. Lignin demonstrates greater resistance than any other naturally occurring polymer. Now pectin. Pectic substances are a complex group of polysaccharides in which D-galacturonic acid is a principal constituent. They are structural components of plant cell walls and also act as intercellular cementing substances. Pectin is highly water soluble and is almost completely metabolized by colonic bacteria. Due to their gelling behavior, these soluble polysaccharides may decrease the rate of gastric emptying and influence small intestinal transit time. Now, gums and mucilages. These are the types of plant fibers that are not cell wall components but are formed in specialized secretory plant cells. These are reported to be highly branched polysaccharides that form gels, bind water and other organic material. Gums are sticky exudations formed in response to trauma. Example is gum arabic. They mainly consist of guar gum and gum arabic. Guar gum is galactomannan isolated from the seed of Cymopsis tetragonolobus, that is guar. Partial enzymatic hydrolysis results in a product that can be used as a soluble dietary fiber. The physiological effects of this fiber source comply with what might be expected from a soluble fiber. Gum arabic is exudated from the acacia tree and is a complex arabinogalactan polysaccharide in admixture with a glycoprotein. Mucilages are secreted into the endosperm of plant seeds where they act to prevent excessive dehydration. Now let us summarize. Dietary fiber is that part of plant material in the diet which is resistant to enzymatic digestion, which includes cellulose, non-cellulosic polysaccharides such as hemicellulose, pectic substances, gums, mucilages and a non-carbohydrate component lignin. This is a reference. With this, we have come to an end of a module on dietary fibers.